we're facing a global crisis in extinction, and we're aware of animals like elephants and monkeys and polar bears, but there are a huge diversity of interesting and beautiful species around the world that get no attention. So I feel that as a veterinarian and someone interested in conservation, it's kind of my responsibility to be a voice to some degree for these animals that don't get no respect, as Rodney Dangerfield likes to say. And among those types of animals, mussels are some of the most interesting and beautiful. They're incredibly diverse. There are species that live in small watersheds and nowhere else in the world. And here in the United States, in parts of North America, especially where Jordan works in Virginia and Tennessee, it's one of the world's last repositories of biodiversity of these animals. So that's exciting. But they also have an incredible history. They have fantastic names like fat mucket and purple warty back and pheasant shell and golden riffle shell. And they've been important in human history, both for Native Americans as a food source, for the button industry in the 1800s and early 1900s. Before plastics, a lot of the buttons on clothing were punched out of mussel shells, and that supported industries in the East and Midwest. So they've got everything that I care about as a biologist. Beauty, diversity, interesting biology, and interesting history.
And what do they do for the ecosystem?
Yeah, they're really cool, and they're really fun to look at if you know they're there, but the real compelling argument for why we care about mussels is what they do for the ecosystem. And I always liken it to the foundation of your house. It's not always the most interesting thing to care about, but it's something that's catastrophic to ignore if you let it go too long uncared for. So mussels are what we call ecosystem engineers, which means that they play a really big role in shaping the ecosystem. So they're filter feeders. So one of our favorite demonstrations is we like to take two aquariums full of dirty water. We'll put mussels in one and we'll put nothing in the other. And after 30 minutes, the one with no mussels in it is still just as dirty. And the one with mussels in it, they've filtered all of the dirt out of the water and they've cleaned it. They do the same thing for bacteria, algae. They keep our water clean and clear. And then they make all of those resources they filter out of the water column more available for bugs and plants and fish and all the other animals that live in the river. They also form the bottom of the rivers where we have a lot of mussels. Oftentimes you'll have more mussel shell than rock. And those mussel shells make really great habitat and little hiding places for fish. So if you pick up a mussel shell, more often than not you might find a small darter, a mad tom, a catfish, or some other kind of animal hiding inside of it.